Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to a very special Tea and Tickers show. If you're watching this just as it's launched, we have a very special new Christopher Ward. And to help me have a look at this watch is Sam from Casual Watch Reviews, Patrick from Pocket Watch Time, and Watch Brien.
From
How are you
nowhere.
doing, guys? Thank you very much for joining us. So, as I said, we've got a brand new Christopher Ward model that's been launched. It's not a special edition, and it is available now on the Christopher Ward website. So, Sam is going to launch the pictures, and I'm going to put them into the room. Now, me and Sam have seen them, but Patrick and Brien haven't. So, if Sam just brings them down, I will add them to the stream. And there we have the new Atoll.
Ooh.
Okay, good name.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's beautiful. There's two colours. I'm trying to decide which one I actually prefer out of the two.
Oh, yeah, there you
Standard
go.
Standard 40 mil. Now, one thing that I really like about it is that the colour of the bezel. They haven't gone with a like a standard black bezel or the same colour as the dial, really, or anything like that, or black. I really do like the bezel, especially on the blue one, because they're just giving it a silver bezel, which is really nice. And I think it looks absolutely brilliant on the strap as well.
Yeah. Now, in closer look on that bezel, is that kind of like the Platinum Yachtmaster bezel? Like, is it?
I was thinking it does look very much like that, doesn't it? That's what I immediately thought when I saw that. I thought, is that the kind of look they're going for? It's obviously very yacht sailing orientated sort of thing, isn't it? I would say.
Yeah, I mean, I said I love that. I mean, I said I've always liked the Yachtmaster bezel better than any of the other bezels. Obviously, Christopher Ward will get maybe a little bit of flack for copying the big boy, but it looks really good.
It does. It definitely does. What does Brien think of it?
So far, it looks interesting. However, my first thoughts are, oh boy, another sports watch. And then my other thought is, where are the crown guards?
They are there. The crown guards are there. Maybe it's a bad picture. So there you go. Okay. I mean, they're slight, aren't they? They don't. You're right. They don't totally cover the crown, or even halfway.
Yeah, that's a very aesthetic crown guard only, but that's okay.
But hey, well, I mean, actually, they made a skin diver, wouldn't it? Hey, come on, Christopher Ward, make a skin diver. Yes. Thoughts on colours out the two? Which ones do you guys prefer? I think I prefer the blue one.
I mean, the blue one's pretty cool. It's not me though. I mean, I don't want a fume aqua going to blue, so that's a little not my style. But it looks really good, and I love the pairing with the blue rubber. If the blue rubber wasn't there, like I think you had one there on the metal bracelet, that looks dumb. But the blue rubber with the blue fume, like that, I don't like at all. But the blue rubber,
I don't actually care for a bracelet.
The blue rubber one, that sets it off beautifully. It's kind of like the 12. I think the 12 looks better on the rubber strap because it ties in better, and it's tough because you want to have the bracelet just in case, but I do think the strap version looks a little bit better.
See, I like the visibility of this dial versus the other one, or the legibility.
What's the other one? I haven't seen that one enough. So
yeah, I mean, I'm a big fan of this blue. This one's just a grey, sort of grey gradient.
Yeah, it's more timeless. It's probably more my style, but you're right. It's definitely it's not as fun. I mean, the other one definitely has fun points.
Yeah, they've color coded the date wheel there as well, haven't they? Which is really cool.
Yeah. And that Yachtmaster style bezel stands out more because you've got a different color dial, whereas the other one is the same, near enough the same color as it. So that makes that bezel stand out. And actually, that for me, for Christopher Ward, is a unique bezel, isn't it? I've not seen them do that before, so that immediately makes that stand out. And again, with the blue bracelet, that to me is the perfect combination. That one, 100%.
Yeah, I would agree. I said that's my favorite, even though I wouldn't buy it because it's just, even though I've got colorful watches, but for some reason I just think it's too colorful for me. But I definitely think that's the best looking of the bunch.
Oh, Brien, would you be tempted? Would you buy one?
So I'm in the debate in my head of ordering the 12 because that's something that really is more interesting to me than a sports diver watch. But
Okay.
I would like to see this on like this exact one on either a white or maybe a black strap.
They do a white strap, but I've seen on the pictures there's a white strap on the silver one.
Yeah, that would be a very, very summery looking watch.
Yeah,
because it does have the white, markers, so it does sort of set off.
Yeah, they haven't got.
There's endless color. I mean, there's endless color combinations that would be fun to do.
Yeah, are these the only two? Are these the only two color combinations they made?
Yeah, they only made these two, and they're $895 on the rubber, or they are $1,095 with the bracelet. One's called Shark White, and the other one's called Blue Reef.
Blue Reef, yeah.
See, I would definitely save the money, buy the rubber, and then buy a couple of alternate rubber straps to play around with the color.
The UK guys, you're looking at £750 on the strap, and £915 on the bracelets. It's still well under $1,000 for a bracelet one, which is pretty good.
Yeah, is this the first time they've done a rubber besides on the 12? Because I'm kind of trying to remember a dive watch of theirs on rubber, and I don't.
Yeah, I think they do. I think they offer the option. So this is on their platform for the 300, isn't it? The Trident Pro 300. And I think that those are available on rubber. You don't have to buy them on the bracelet. Okay. You get the choice. Because
it's a pretty nice looking rubber strap. I mean, I'm kind of a rubber strap addict, and I like it when they put a little bit of a, some flavor to the strap. It's not just plain. That little recess in there, I think, is nice. And that underside's pretty good looking too.
Hey, that's good. And I want to see the backside. Yeah. All right. Oh, quick changes. Good.
Yeah, so it's the Sellita SW200-1, the standard movement that we know from Christopher Ward. Yeah. They could make a cost one, but obviously it'd be a lot more money to put that cost movement in. So, I think it'll sell. I think it'll sell pretty well. This. Mm-hmm. I'm just trying to think off the top of my head what's its nearest competitor.
They have done the Atoll before. They have done an Atoll one before. Yeah. I'm sure this is just the refresh of it. So it's right in line with their 300.
Yes.
Trident Pro 300.
Yeah. I mean, the amazing part to me though is you said on the rubber it's about $900 US, and that's really in line with the 12. So that's kind of interesting. I don't know what the market would push for. Are you more on Team 12 or more on Team Atoll? Because I'm kind of surprised they're in the same price point. Like I thought maybe even the 12 would be a little higher.
It's interesting. So if anyone wants to know the spec, it's basically 40 mil diameter, 11.4 millimeters thick, lug to lug 47.5, and it's got a 20 millimeter strap width, and it's 30 atmospheres water resistant.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, which is interesting, isn't it? Because the standard is available in 3 sizes, isn't it? Whereas this is just available in the middle size, the 40 mil.
Yeah. I definitely think it will sell pretty well.
I do like that it looks like it's got a good sized crown, which makes it easy to make sure that it's locked down tight when you go in the water with it.
Yeah. They do a great job with Christopher Ward of the crowns.
I might see if we can get one. Let the little heat die down and see if I can get a blue one like that in that combination there to try and review. That'd be quite nice. I'd like to get my hands on one of them and see what it's like.
I'm kind of wondering if they were. I'm kind of wondering if they were looking at the IWC, the Patronus Racing one when they came out with that color scheme there.
Oh yeah.
Yes, but the 100% with that bezel is definitely a welcome change. As long as you don't overdo it and now make every other watch with the bezel like that, because then it'll just be too much. You know what I mean? That just give them a tease and bring that bezel in like that, and then maybe get rid of it for a bit and everything, and then get people begging for that bezel back.
And again, bravo to them for color coding the date dial.
Oh yeah,
I mean that's tons of extra expense.
Yeah, and just makes it look so much finished. I can just imagine what that would look like with a big white date wheel there. That would look not good. So
no.
Well, they could have gotten away with white and then black lettering on it because the white would have worked with the markers and everything. But now it looks so much better with it color coded and with the white lettering working with the white markers.
And with that logo above there, without the Christopher Ward name, which is a thing of the past now, it just looks so good. I think it just, I'm pretty impressed. So, quick round the table. Out of 10, what would you say, Patrick?
Ooh, well, see, first I have to preface: there's no such thing as 10. So there's no perfect watch. So
Oh, okay.
So just I use it as a scale of 5 means that this watch is so humdrum that I don't care yes or no. So 5 is actually not even bad. So I have a very strict 0 through 10 scale. So I have to set the scale so my lower number doesn't sound like it's an insult. It's just 5 means you're okay. 6 is actually pretty good. It means you're better than okay. And I give this a 6.5.
Okay. Wow. Okay. That's the pocket watch scale there. Thank you, Brien.
Well, I agree with my fellow countrymen that there is no perfect watch, because if there was, I would only own one. And I thought there might have been a perfect one. I thought it was the FXD, but apparently that's gone, and it's no longer the perfect watch.
Brien, we don't talk about that. We don't talk about that, Brien.
What? We don't talk about what? Most of the time, I don't know what I'm talking about anyway.
Yeah. Remorse for the FXD.
Oh. Okay. I would say that this is in a 8 range. It's based off of its pricing, the colors, the simplicity of it, the style of it. I think Oris has a lot to start to worry about because somebody's nipping at their heels and taking up that below Tudor, below Omega range of entry level stuff and is kicking their butts.
Good point.
Definitely. Yeah. Sam?
Yeah, I totally agree with Brien. I'd say this is an 8 for me as well. I like it a lot.
Yeah. Same with me as well. Absolutely. They've really got the sub grand even on a bracelet if you want it on a bracelet. Reliable dive watch. Sussed. They are definitely. They've done pretty well with that. Absolutely.
And they're a much better company to deal with than like Hamilton or Tissot and the Swatch Group mass punch them out all day long, sell them to whoever. I'll stop.
Excellent. Right. Okay. So thank you everybody for watching. Thank you for my excellent panel guests there. Please make sure you go and have a look at all their channels. You've got Sam at Casual Watch Reviewers, who is absolutely kicking out the park at the moment with his channel, doing some great reviews and some great live shows. Brien, who is all over the place with people at the moment, and you can see him on other channels as well as back on the Tickers channel when we do more we do more shows. And then you've got Patrick, who is also kicking out the park with his excellent review channel as well. So please check out Pocket Watch Time. So head over to the Christopher Ward website now and have a look at these watches and stick your orders in. I think they're absolutely, especially the blue one. Everyone is a sucker for a blue dial, me included. So thank you all for watching, and I bid you farewell, everybody.
Good night, all.
Bye.